Hello friends, welcome. This video we are going to talk about a skill assessment and a particular skill assessment which does not seem to be very common. So mostly you will have seen videos about a skill assessment for chef, for restaurant managers, for accountant, for IT. But this time we are going to do a video for a different occupation that is actually quite in demand in Australia, and recently on 8th of December round they got invites at 65 points. So if you are in this position, you are meeting the eligibility requirement, this can be an excellent outcome for you if you meet the requirements, or if you know somebody who's offshore, because a lot of people from offshore are getting these invites. The occupation that I'm talking about is university lecturer. If you are an associate lecturer, senior lecturer, associate professor, research associate, research fellow, if you're working in any of these categories, you are eligible for university lecturer skill assessment. What are the requirements for the skill assessment? Let's quickly go over that. You should have a relevant bachelor's or higher qualification. Bachelor's or higher qualification, which needs to be relevant to the work that you're doing. What do I mean by that? If you have studied BCom and you're teaching accounting, for example, that's a relevant study. If you have studied IT and now you're teaching IT at a lecturer level, that's a relevant qualification. I hope that is understood. So if you have a relevant bachelor's or higher study, plus 1 year of post-qualification experience. Now, what is the definition of this post-qualification experience? 1 year means 52 weeks. It does not mean that 1 year has to be continuous. If you have taken a break in between, but still combined you are making 52 weeks, you are eligible. Okay, so you should have 52 weeks of experience and you should have worked minimum 20 hours per week, and the employment has to be paid employment. That is very, very important, the paid employment. So 1 year of post-qualification experience as a lecturer, working minimum 52 weeks, working minimum 20 hours per week. In addition to that, the requirement that we are going to discuss is the main requirement because of which most of the refusals come in this skill assessment category. So listen to this carefully. There is a requirement that you should have presented at least one research paper in last 5 years. So that is the requirement, one research paper in last 5 years. Because this is one of the main reasons for refusal in this skill assessment category, we are going to discuss this in detail. All right, so on this slide, we have prepared the definition of a research paper. What is a research paper and what can be included in that category? If you have made a research paper and it has been published in a recognized journal, what do I mean by recognized? So the journal in which it has been published, that journal has to be indexed in one of these sources, Web of Science, Scopus, or ARC ERA journal list. So the journal in which your paper has been published should be mentioned in one of these three indexes. Or if you've written some books in the area of your expertise, or you have presented your findings in a conference, there is a conference publication, and in that your research paper has been presented. So if you are meeting these requirements, you can apply for skill assessment. There is no IELTS or PT requirement for this. There is no need to do a B.Ed qualification for this. You just need a bachelor's or higher qualification. As I gave an example, if you have done BCom and now you're teaching accounting, you are eligible. If you have done bachelor's of IT and now you're teaching IT at a lecturer level in a college or a university, you are eligible. We have done several of these skill assessments. We have done these skills assessment from countries like Pakistan, from Nepal, from India, from Sri Lanka, and with a good number of success cases. So if you are falling into this category and you want to discuss your eligibility requirements, you can give us a call, 03-8648-6448. Thank you and goodbye and good luck to everyone.